Alright, so this is again modeling warm-up 8, and this is a cam, is what it is. So it's got two holes in it. Uh, you see these a lot in automotive and machinery. Um, but pretty minimal dimensions. We've got the diameters of the holes, and then we've got the radiuses of the outside, and then we have distance between the circles. There's only one view, and that's because we have the consistent depth of 0.25. And there's a note up here that says to use tangent constraints, so we're going to talk about what those are while we model this. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to start with a 1-inch circle and a 0.5-inch circle. So I'm going to start in my front view because that's the view where it's drawn. And I'm going to let one circle be on the origin. And I'm going to make that one the 1-inch one. Alright, and then the other one I'm just going to put out here. And I'm going to dimension it 0.5. You could lock it in, but I like to use the horizontal constraint just to make sure that it's in there. So this is one that we looked at in the last warm-up. So the horizontal constraints here, you just click on both points and then they end up in the same line. Now I can use my dimension tool, and I'm going to dimension these parts 3 inches apart. So now they're like that. So now to do the outline of our cam, I'm going to make two circles. So I'm going to make a circle here and a circle here. Now on our drawing, these aren't complete circles because they're part of this whole shape. So they give you the radius. So you kind of need to know that if the radius of a circle is 1, that means the diameter is 2. So we need to multiply both these by 2 to get the right diameter. So I'm going to dimension. Click on my dimension tool, this at 2 and this one at 1. Now I'm almost done. I just got to add these lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my line tool and I'm just going to click here and here. And then I'm going to do that again on the top. So I'm going to press escape, go back to it, and do it on the top. Now we have a constraint called tangent. And so what tangent does is it constrains two curves to be tangent, but what tangent means is basically if you have a line and a circle being combined, it makes that union smooth. So here we've got a little bump, so when we click that to tangent it, it makes it smooth, which it should bring it pretty close to the top of there, but not exactly there. And as we add it to both circles, it should turn the circle black. Now we have a choice. We could trim these or we could just extrude it. I like to use the trim tool, but also sometimes when you use the trim tool it'll make some of our dimensions go away, but this will just make extruding a little easier. You can do it this way or and do one extrusion, or you can just extrude this and click in the shapes that you want extruded. Be sure you do 0.25. That will give us our correct properties. Go here, click on it, check your properties, report your volume like we normally do.